Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo, and if you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. It's great to have all of you. I am just hanging out after an extremely long workday, very tired. If you're curious about what I do for a living, I am currently working on, electrical work. So I'm an electrician by trade, and I've been doing it for quite a while now. Today was pretty interesting. It was very hot outside. We were outside basically building a giant rack to hold a bunch of electronics and meter panel, a few other things for a community, and it's just a lot of work. But because we had four guys on the job, we were able to get it all done in about 6 hours. Then I headed over to two other communities, did some work there, and got a full day working, but started really early. So, with that being said, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel because I talk about my life every single day, and I'm running low on fumes most times, and I try to talk about something different. So, if you really, would feel free to subscribe, like the, videos, comment anything, any interaction is great. If not, I totally understand. You don't have to. But yeah, with that being said, getting back into the topic now. So I went out all the way to East Hampton. I live in New York. Um, so, you know, there's a lot of traffic in the Hamptons right now because it is the in season for everybody to be driving around out there, working out there, living out there. And it cycles around like this every single year. Been to the Hamptons countless times at this point, and over the series of a decade, that's how long I've been doing electrical work on and off. And now that I'm doing it full time again, um, the Hamptons traffic is like the one thing that really, really gets you. Um, doesn't really matter when you go. There's always traffic for some reason, especially with all of these experimentations, one lanes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like trying to jam three lanes of traffic into one. You can predict what's going to happen. There's going to be people getting pulled over, people that are delusional and don't know how to drive, ruining it for everybody else. And of course, there's just going to be a lot of traffic because there's just overflow. There's nowhere for the cars to go, and that flows into our work and how we're able to get to places on time. And so we really have to build very strategic schedules. And so we scheduled out a trip to East Hampton today. Like I said, built that rack to hold everything in place for what I believe will be a sewage system. Yeah, I know it sounds appetizing, but don't worry, weren't dealing with any sewage itself, just the electrical thing outdoors. So clean air next to someone's house. I don't even know who. Um, and the only thing was there was a ton of poison ivy everywhere. So I'll find out if I have poison ivy in a few days or maybe less, depending on when it decides to act up. Um, I, as of now, am speaking from own experience. Have never ever had poison ivy, and I have spent many times in the woods in shorts. I've hit all sorts of different plants, and I've gone camping hundreds of times. So I don't know if I maybe just don't react to it, or maybe I need like something really serious for me to get a reaction, but I have yet to react to poison ivy, and let's keep it that way, hopefully. But yeah, today was just like very early. I've been working on my sleep schedule. If you didn't know this, I do have epilepsy. Sleep is a very, very big part of that, and so, I will say that being told that you're going to wake up basically like 2 hours almost 2 hours earlier than you usually wake up to go to work. You kind of have everything structured as like when you do this, when you're going to go hang out, when you're going to go to sleep. And that kind of almost like backfired and kind of delayed me falling asleep. I slept well though, which is important because even if I didn't get a ton of sleep, I got more than what most people would get in my opinion, but still got plenty of sleep. Was a little tired going out there, but really busted my butt, worked hard, got the job done, and then coming back was extremely tired. And you can imagine being in the passenger seat, not having the responsibility to drive, you want to fall asleep fast. I dozed off a few times. Um, I know that there was traffic, and then I opened my eyes and there wasn't traffic. All these different crazy things happen. This is not to say that I condone sleeping while driving or driving while very fatigued, but I was a passenger. So if I am ever to drive, because I still don't have my license, that is not on the table. That's not an option. Um, I will not be doing anything like that because it's very irresponsible to all of the people around you as well as for yourself. So I'm gonna stay away from really putting myself in danger and continuing to sleep good hours. It's only 9:42 right now as I'm saying that, and so that gives me plenty of time to wind down, relax, hang out a little bit, enjoy the night, have some fun, talk with family. Had a nice meal earlier, home cooked, was delicious. Shout out to the home cooks. We appreciate you. And really just very grateful for where I am now because with all of the medical problems and all of the crazy crap that I've been going through, to be here now is wild. And so you may have seen my shirt and wondered what this is. This is a shirt that has the Loch Ness Monster on it, actually, and it says "Believe." So, with that being said, I just want to tell you to believe in yourself because believe it or not, I believe in you. So if you have something that you want to do, forget about what everybody else is telling you that you can't do it in your ears. Have some tunnel vision, look straight forward, keep pushing, and try to achieve your goal because, even if you do not succeed to the highest degree, you will wind up somewhere. And that's a lot more than a lot of people can say for themselves. And if you do succeed to the highest degree, people are going to say, "How did you even get here?" And you'll know because you worked this hard this whole time. So with that being said, I still have some stuff to work on for myself. So I refuse to quit on myself, but I also refuse to quit on all of you. So hopefully you refuse to quit on yourself and you refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable in trying to become more productive and more successful in the future. So I look forward to talking to you all very soon. And I hope you all are staying very happy, healthy, and safe. Have a great rest of your day whenever you're watching this. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.